Let's go and count us in. Good afternoon, Los Santos. Dan Dorfman here with another Dorfman Files for WVT-TV News. The news you need to hear when you need to hear it. We're standing here outside of the Mission Road Police Station, the headquarters for the Los Santos Police Department. And beautiful day here in Los Santos, a fairly quiet afternoon. And we just spoke with Sergeant McBride here, and we were able to corroborate some things that we'd been hearing around town. Apparently, there's been a little bit of a shakeup at the LSPD command, and that the Assistant Chief Andrews has now been named the Chief of Police here in Los Santos. We haven't had an opportunity to yet speak with the Chief, and to congratulate him on his promotion. But it still seems to be rather significant that we had a little bit of a shakeup here in light of recent events. Now, Chief Mason has always been a friend to WVT-TV. He's provided us and been able to been very gracious with his time. We can say nothing bad about Chief Mason, and we wish him well in his new role as Assistant Chief here supporting Chief Andrews. We also understand there are now 2 sergeants in the department, and perhaps some of the biggest news here to report is that Officer Johnny Dazzler, the famous Razzler Dazzler, the writer and novelist of the 8 Inches of Razzle Dazzle, Officer Johnny Dazzler is now the captain here at the Los Santos Police Department. So nothing short of amazing, well-deserved. He's been very active out here, keeping the streets clear of thugs and criminals. And you know, we can offer nothing but praise for Razzle Dazzler and his now promotion as a captain. Now we did like, in light of the information we received from SecuroServe a couple of nights ago, we had. In fact, there were right over my left shoulder, I believe there were some SecuroServe members just going into the Los Santos Police Department. So hopefully they have been able to, you know, find, like Officer or Sergeant McBride said, a better balance working between each other as opposed to opposing each other. But you might recall our last news broadcast. He indicated some great series of frustrations on the behalf of Frank Murdoch, and as Frank Murdoch was rather frustrated at having reported some criminal activity, sales of Class 1 narcotics to school children, and the response by the LSPD, Frank Murdoch was rather critical of. He also mentioned that he was upset at the way that an officer contact or crash incident happened up in Sandy Shores with the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. We understand there may be a shakeup up there as well. So we're still working out the details on this, but we'll be sure to let you know, the public of Los Santos, as soon as we're able to corroborate any of the information as to why the change in the command structure. For now, though, we certainly know that the former Assistant Chief Andrews, now Chief Andrews, is very capable of performing in this role, and you know, having Assistant Chief Mason there to support him, as well as the sergeants, going to provide an accurate command structure, a good quality command structure for the city police. This is Dan Dorfman with another Dorfman Files for WVT-TV News. The news you need to hear when you need to hear it. Stephen, we're going to go back to you in the studio. And cut. We're out.